Taf Reish Samach Daled of the Sfas Emmes Parshat Sisa. It's a short one, but it maybe needs a bit of explanation.
Okay, here we go.
It says a lot in a very little.
V'shamartem et Shabbat ki Kodesh hu lachem. Right, so that's what the pasuk says.
Yeah, guard the Shabbos because it's holy to Hashem.
That is true. Pirush, bishvilchem.
Yes.
Like for you, mitgale Kedushat Shabbat le'olam hazeh. Meaning it reveals the holiness of Shabbat in this world.
Amazing. But that was lachem was based on the pasuk, yeah.
Right, that's the drasha.
Yeah.
Ki be'emet Shabbat lamala min hazman. He says, really, Shabbos is above time. K'moshe katuv sheshet yamim asa v'chulei. Isn't
this private that we're learning this at this point of the week? Erev Shabbos. The last time we learned was not about Shabbos; it was about other in the other.
Correct. Interesting. That's how it fell out.
Yeah.
Because be'emet Shabbos lamala min hazman. Right. Shabbos is above time, as it says in the pasuk. Sheshet yamim asa malacha v'chulei. Imchein haShabbat lamala mikol ma'aseh bereshit. So he says, therefore, Shabbos we see is above all of the ma'aseh bereshit, all of the actions of creation.
Right.
L'chein ikar haShabbat l'neshamot began Eden la'atid lavos. And therefore, the essence of Shabbos for the neshamos, or the essence of Shabbos is for neshamos began Eden la'atid lavos. For neshamos that will be in Gan Eden in the future.
Yeah. You say translate well. The main Shabbos is to the souls in Gan Eden.
Right, like the main essence, like the main piece of Shabbos is actually for Atid Lavo, for the future.
Right.
Rak shebishvil b'nei Yisrael mitgaleh Kedushat Shabbat. He says that only for b'nei Yisrael revealed the holiness of Shabbos is in this world, meaning Hashem only revealed the holiness of Shabbos in this world for the Jews.
Very good.
It says, Shabbat echad mishishim le'olam haba.
There we go. So the Gemara and Brachas. There's lots of things that are 60th of Olam Haba.
Right. So
you'd be surprised what the other ones are.
It's like
they don't seem so holy like Shabbos.
But Shabbos is one of the things that's the 60th of...
Yeah, so for staying focused, we're not going to go and list the other ones because they're all very interesting. But Shabbos, we can understand it. It's Ma'el Olam Haba. We sing about it every Shabbos, hopefully, if we sing that niggin. I don't know, do you sing that? Sfadim sing that song? Mein Olam Haba? Mein Olam Haba, Mein Olam Haba. Shiva Brothers.
I should sing more. I don't know all the tunes. I need to learn the tunes.
Sfadim have their own, like, kind of nisach of singing, you know? Habibi.
V'al zeh katvu Chazal, and on this, Chazal wrote, Amra, this is in Bereshit Rabbah Yud Aleph Bet.
Kasu Chazal, Amarta.
Okay, so he says, V'al zeh katvu Chazal, Amra,
Shabbos li.
Ein ben zug v'hashiv Kodesh Baruch Hu Knesset
so beautiful.
Yeah, ben zug.
This is like
zugecha.
Okay, before
right?
we
so we have there's a midrash that every day of the week had its like pair, right? And then Shabbos says to Hashem, who is my pair? And Hashem said, Israel, the assemblage of Israel will be your ben zug.
These are real professional translations going on right now.
She'ein mi.
By the way, before you read ahead, you can't just fly off past that one.
Right, so
that is so deep that every day is matched up. Sunday to Monday, Tuesday to Wednesday, Thursday to Friday. They have a ben zug. They have a soulmate. Yeah.
Right.
Some Shabbos ain't ben zug. It's 7th day. So who's the ben zug to Shabbos? Knesset Israel. So now there's like a million moments I've had. Maybe not as many as million, but it felt like an infinite moments where I've had with Tzaddikim and Rebbeim and Shabbos Tishas where they sang songs where you really felt this unification between us and Shabbos, like a certain marriage going on. One, every week we say Lecha Dodi, that's for sure.
Right.
So the whole Knesset to Shabbos is about this in a very revealed sense, that we're marrying Shabbos, yeah? Boy Yikala, Shabbos Malchusa, yeah?
Right.
Then there's the fact that in the Nigunim there's so many songs about the love between us and Hashem and between us and Shabbos. There's a marriage.
Correct.
There's a song that one of the Rebbeim I had sang. His name's Moshe Wilson. He sang he made it up himself. It says it's his own nigun. It says Shabbos is Shein, Shabbos is beautiful. That's what it means in English. Shabbos is rain, Shabbos is clean, and Shabbos is only for the Yidden Alain. It's only for the Jews. Mm-hmm. And he goes through all these different things, but one of them is Shabbos.
Beautiful, beautiful. So he says that Israel yeh ben zugecha she'ein mi be'olam hazeh sheyachol lekabel kedushat Shabbat. He says there is no one really in this world who can fully receive the holiness of Shabbos.
Yeah.
Rak b'nei Yisrael al yedei shehotzienu memitzrayim. He says only Bnei Israel could fully receive that via the fact that they were taken out of Mitzrayim. Kamosha Katuv, as it says in the pasuk in Dvarim, Al Kain Tzach La'asot V'chulei Yom HaShabbat. So it says in the pasuk. Therefore,
maybe it's Savcha, like I command you to do.
Yeah, that makes sense. It says in there, Al Kain Samcha La'asot V'chulei Yom HaShabbat. I commanded you probably to
literally to do the Yom HaShabbos. It's a very strong thing. Commanding you to
passive.
do.
It's not Menucha, you think of being passive.
Yeah, we have it in the Parshat a few times. La'asos as a Shabbos, to do the Shabbos.
A faulty translation, right? But Shabbos is like an active thing. You're not passively observing Shabbos by not doing something.
Yeah.
You're actively observing by doing something called Shabbos.
Think about all the songs. La'asos as a Shabbos, La'asos, you know.
Machon.
There's all these songs, you know, like to do the Shabbos. Shamu b'nei Yisrael. La'asos as Shabbos.
Rak b'nei Israel al yedei shehotzienu memitzrayim. The only. So this is the connection to this parsha, right? He's got a connection to this parsha, right? So something about the fact that they came. So this parsha, we're still in Shmos, right? So we're still in
Sefer Gula.
Sefer that's all about coming out of Eretz Yisrael.
Right.
So there's that's got to be part of it. That's part of the schools that Bnei Israel has. For
getting the Torah, building a Mishkan.
Otherwise, it's a nice floor, but nothing.
Doing tshuva for Egel Azav.
Well, we're going to get there.
But we see that it does bring these psukim about Shabbos right at the beginning. So the kasha often is right at the beginning of the parsha where it talks about Shabbos, the first aliyah. We see right at the first aliyah again and again it talks about Shabbos, brings some pretty foundational points about Shabbos. So people ask, why is it talking about all these parshias of things going on before the Egel Azav? So one of the things is before we're going to get into something difficult like the Egel Azav, we're going to build a lot of chizuk and strength for Klal Yisrael to go through such a trauma and episode. So then comes one of the most mechazik things, is Shabbos.
Right.
And all the chizuk we get from Shabbos gives us ability to deal with the nisyonis that come later on.
Correct.
That's one of the pshaim. Chitzas the shekel, all these parshas, the kior, all this stuff.
So he says it. So he says, Al Kain Savacha La'asot V'chulei Yom HaShabbat. B'zeu shekatuv, and this is what it says in the pasuk. L'da'at ki ani Hashem makdishechem.
Yeah.
Ve'amru hazal hanoten matana v'chulei sarich lehodiu.
Yeah.
It says that V'zeu shekatuv l'da'at ki ani Hashem makdishechem. That I know that I know that you're Hashem who sanctified them. But Amru Azal, and says Azal, Hanoten Matana v'chulei, that this was given as a gift. Sarich le'odiu, meaning you need to be informed of that.
Yeah, it's a famous Torah, the Chazal, Batana Tova. But Bias Ganizi was hidden away, given to Am Yisrael.
We said Lechach Tov.
Yeah, Lechach Tov. This Batana Tova, we have to make known. It's not enough just to get the gift. We have to make known to Bnei Yisrael that we have this gift that makes us holy, it sanctifies us to get to know Hashem. It gives ability to connect to Hashem in the deepest way, in the most holy way.
Hagam ki nitzdarech lehodia lishmor haShabbat. He says, and this is also because we have a requirement to inform lishmor haShabbat.
Yeah, to make known how to guard the Shabbos. It's not just something. It's a great gift. Zochor. It's kishmak, oneg. and all these beautiful songs we're talking about, but it's also all the shmiras of Shabbos, all the hamalachas that we can't do.
רק שיש לבני ישראל התקשרות בשורש השבת שלמעלה על ידי הנשמה יסרה.
Oh,
So he
beautiful.
says in there, this is only possible for Bnei Israel because they have a certain connection to the root of Shabbos that's above as a result of the extra neshama that you receive on Shabbos.
Okay, so remember when we're learning Sfas, I was also learning Chassidus. So we're learning like Klalim in Chassidus.
There's an idea that
he
you
does
get an extra neshama on Shabbos.
You get a neshama Yisera, that we know from Chazal. But the concept of his kashrus, this concept of joining and connecting in the most deepest, strong bound to Hashem. His kashrus is there's a concept with his kashrus to Tzaddikim, joining yourself to Tzaddikim. So we're learning here about his kashrus to the shorish of Shabbos. It goes all the way to by means of the neshama Yisera. So now we get a new insight that not only do we have to join ourselves to a tzaddik, we also join ourselves to Shabbos through the neshama Yisera. There's a certain klal of his kashrus. We're experiencing in a very deep, profound way a connection. I asked once, I'll just tell you a quick story about this. I asked a tzaddik, his name was Rav Avram Mordechai Isbi. His mother was a famous Rebbetzin in Yerushalayim. She married a famous Rosh Hashiva from the Shivish world. And he himself was a Rosh Kollel, this Rav Mordechai Isbi, of many, many places of Ger. And he used to go around machazaking all different yeshivas, Balit Shuvi yeshivas Chosameah, that's where I met him, and Zichron Yaakov, the yeshiva there, Black yeshiva. He used to go around, it's very holy yid. He was a sandik for one of my kids, so I became close to him, I used to learn with him. So one of the things that's wrong with Isbi, I asked him before I left yeshiva, and I knew I wouldn't be learning of him as much, having conversed with him as much, I asked him, I said, what's the most important thing in Yiddishkeit? He was a holy Kohen, so he turned to me and he said, is a kesher to Hashem. Having a kesher, this like we have a kesher of tefillin, it's a knot, it's a binding. So that's the most important thing in Israel. Building your kesher to Hashem. This kasher, when you're going to get this strengthening of your kashrus, when you're with a tzaddik, when you can miskash yourself to tzaddik, but also miskash yourself to Shabbos. Through the neshama Yisera, there's a gift that we get every week. This extra level of soul gives us ability to miskash ourselves. It's a very strong binding that nothing can interrupt.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Yeah, that's what someone told me. Someone gave me the answer that my Rebbe told me that he asked one of his rebbeim of David Aron, who went to the mirror.
Nice.
He said to him, you've been sitting at the mirror for 60 years.
Yeah.
You've seen a lot of people come through these doors.
Yeah.
So he said, he said, there's obviously a lot of people who come in, very smart, whatever. He said, what's this, but you've seen people, who's been the most matzliach? What's the thing that they did while they were here to be most matzliach? Like, what's the eitzah? He thought about it, and he told me that he said to him, he said, those who invested in tefillah, those who invested in their connection with Hashem via tefillah,
wow.
They were the ones who were most matzliach.
Wow. And usually we think it would be the hours of learning.
More than people who, starve themselves with no sleep and who,
hours of learning.
He said those who really invested in tefillah.
Yeah, because the kesher to Hashem.
Who were most, he said, like, over all the years, I've seen all these, big Talmidei Chachamim coming up. He said those who are really invested in it, they are the ones who have become most matzliach. And come Shabbos, and Shabbos comes and gives you that neshama Yisera that you can connect to Hashem. And you don't. What do you have to do for it? You just have to guard the Shabbat. Don't mess up. Don't malachas, and a lot of don'ts. And just be available in time for tefillah, for Shabbos tefillahs, for Shabbos sudas. It's not Shabbos oneg of shluffing a bissel. It's geschmack, and you miskash yourself through your neshama Yisera to the highest places. The das ki ani Hashem. Yeah, to know in the next part, the das. So he says, "L'das ki ani Hashem, makdishechem, v'amru hazal, hanoten matana v'chulei, tzarich l'hodia."
One minute, where are we?
We just read that one. Meaning, Hazal said, when you have that, you have to inform them that this is that thing. Hagam ki nitzarech l'hodia.
Yeah, this is what we just want to talk about.
Right. Yeah. Furthermore, you have to. We need to inform them to guard the Shabbos.
Right.
Rakshi yesh b'nei Israel hitkashrut b'shoresh haShabbat shelamala al yadei hanashama yisera. He says, right, it says that it's only this connection b'shorish Shabbat to the root of Shabbos, that is lamala al yadei hanashama yitera. It comes via the neshama yitera.
Yeah. And now the das.
That ki ani Hashem makdishehem began Eden v'la'olam haba v'kamo shamru
Kamash Kosev. Zal.
Shemo shamru. I have amru.
Amru.
Shamru zal.
Oh, okay, good.
Shabbat ma'ayin olam haba. Right.
The say Chazal, the sages, the
Right,
Zach the Bracha.
That ki ani Hashem mekadshechem began Eden. That I am Hashem who sanctified you in Gan Eden. Let olam haba, in the world to come, the kamosha amru Chazal, and this is what Chazal said.
Yeah.
Shabbat ma'ayin olam haba. Right, that Shabbos.
That's
is
what we
like
said below. The Brachas.
a little bit of a taste of the world.
60th of Olam Haba.
Od Perush Kodesh Hulahem. Another explanation is when we say Kodesh Hulahem, it's like sanctified to them. Lachem.
Yeah.
Shigam Halachem Hilcham Halchem B'Shabbos Hu Kodesh Alechem. No. Shigam
Yeah, that lachem, that to the them, to the yous in Shabbos will be who Kodesh. It will be holy.
It will be Kodesh. Kedushat b'Zohar Kodesh v'Yakel. Right? That like as it says in the Zohar, Parshat v'Yakel, she'nachit ruach kedusha b'Shabbos, she'nehaneh meseudat b'nei Yisrael. So he says in the Zohar that
V'Yakel Megaza.
Shenachit ruach, like the
pleasurable
ruach of a kodesh,
aroma,
of holiness of Shabbos. Shenehene mesudat b'nei Yisrael is like when you enjoy from the Suda of B'nai Yisrael.
Yeah. So something in the Shabbos that creates this Kedusha, this nana, this tanug,
right,
that's intrinsic to Shabbos by being nana in Shabbos. Something within the Shabbos. And it's within us,
right,
to create that.
This aspect of
this anegets of Shabbos.
This is this aspect of you're going to have oneg, this enjoyment of Shabbos. Otohara shenachit b'Shabbos. It's the same or, I guess, or elimination.
I think shenachit is, it's rather than the pleasing, I think it's more the rest. Like the menucha. Yeah.
Okay, and this is the same illumination that comes from the resting Shabbos. Ralzeh Romez Hakatuv, and on this, the Katuv is hinted at. Al Uhu Hayom, that is the completion of the day.
Yeah.
Perush Al Achil Hayom.
Yeah, the eating of the day. Yeah.
The Oneg Shabbat. Right, so his explanation is the eating of the day that happens when we have Oneg Shabbos.
So that's the way to understand Achlu Yom. It really means the eating of the day. We think it would be like, some sort of other concept, but it really is the Kedusha, the Das as Hashem comes from the eating on Shabbos. Yeah, it says Rav Tzadok, another important kind of Chassidus, that when you eat on Shabbos, it's Kulu Kodesh.
Everything you eat is Kodesh.
Yeah. So
and he says later on there's no calories on Shabbos.
Yeah, no, it's true. It says in Halacha actually, in the Shulchan Aruch, that you should come out of Shabbos, not just feeling on the Neshama Yisrael, but you also come out feeling shemein, a little bit fat. But what's the fatness? It's not like physical fatness, even though it does manifest maybe a little bit. But it's shemein, like full up, like satiated, like it's a ruchnius fat. Yeah.
Perush la'chil hayom oneg Shabbos.
Yep.
V'hi chaba yitera b'nei Yisrael kamo she'omrim v'ratzeh banu v'Shabbos kodesh kodsho v'kulei hanchilenu. So he says, "Meferish la'achil hayom ve'oneg Shabbat." So he says that the explanation is to eat the day ve'oneg Shabbat.
And the chibi yasera, the extra endearment to Bnei Israel that comes, is as it's written, or what does it say, Sha'amrim again? Kamo Sha'amrim. Yeah, as it says, Rotze Bnei Benu v'Shabbos Kodesh. The Hashem is Rotze, He wants it. There's an endearment to Bnei Israel because He wants our eating on Shabbos. He wants our Shabbos avoda. And He gave it as an inheritance. Yeah. So we've got this beautiful day every week, Shabbos, where we connect in just by eating, drinking, by connecting into the Shabbos. The intrinsic Kedusha of Shabbos, the gift that Hashem gave us, gives us ability to connect to the root and to of our neshama and to the root of Shabbos, which brings us through the neshama yasera, brings us ability to tap into Ma'ain Olam Haba and from Gan Eden. We're experiencing stuff that you don't usually get to connect to during the week or during life. It's usually stuff for after 120. But Shabbos has a power to tap us into it, to you, Lachem, Kodesh Lachem. It be to you that we get this gift. And He gives us the ability to tap into things we usually have no ability to tap into. We have to wait till after, we're no longer here. Yeah. So this amazing thing that Shabbos, this gift gives us like a taste. And you have to understand that empowers, that gives energy to all your Yiddishkeit. Now you're able to, during the week, have the energy of the neshama to be able to do everything. As we said, the Ben Ish Chai made it the clearest. He gave us this image of a menorah. And every week, just like we said, the days are married in the week, and Shabbos is not. So every day we're going to count up from Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We're going to count up Ma'aseh, Diba, Machshava. We're going to count up through the different levushim of the soul. We're going to get to Shabbos. Shabbos is the neshama that lights up the whole menorah. And then you count down 3 days.
Do you have the sefer that Rosh Hashanah was teaching in the Chabura?
The Chovos?
The new one on Fridays.
Oh, from Rabbi Biederman? Yeah, he talks about it. No, I don't have it here yet. He talks about it there.
Yeah, he spoke about it last week, which I thought was very powerful. Like, if we truly appreciated what that is, or 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Right, if we truly appreciate what it is, like, we would really be like, we don't even really truly appreciate what that is.
What a gift Shabbos is.
Right.
How amazing what it does for us. There's a concept I remember hearing that each day is married to each other. This concept. So it's about Chesed is married to Gevurah, Tiferes is married to Netz, and Hod is married to Yesod. If you go according to Sfira, it's a Malchus. Who's Malchus? So the Shabbos Malchus is married to us, the Kala. So we have to allow ourselves to experience this chosna that takes place every week. Someone once made an invitation. I saw it on their fridge, and it was a wedding invitation. But who was it a wedding invitation to? To the wedding between us and Hashem, us and Shabbos. And it was all the same as nusach you see in a wedding invitation, but all about the bringing it alive as a chasna between us and Hashem every week.
That's so nice.
We're having a chasna to try get into that kind of vibe of preparing for a wedding every week between us and Hashem and Shabbos, and to try tune into this zivug. And the concept is that everyone has a zivug, everyone has a soulmate with Hashem, and everyone has this neshama yasera, which gives you an extra ability to tune into the fact you're marrying.
So nice, yeah.
These levels on Shabbos. So it's just, the point is we have to allow ourselves to get excited about it, to bring it into a home, to bring that energy every week. That it's not just the tirdas, all the effort that we have to go into. We have to give room for the positive and the panimis that we're experiencing on Shabbos, and share that energy. Like, one of the hardest things to do sometimes Friday night after a hard week is to smile at your family at the Shabbos table.
Yeah.
After sometimes, especially during this war, we've gone through the war.
Right, so you just want to go to sleep.
Yeah, you want to just go to sleep. You've worked hard. Your head's about to fall into the soup. The kids are going nuts. You're going to have Baruch Hashem. You can experience that now. They're going to cry. They're going to want to sit. They're not going to want to sit. They're going to want to sit next to you. They're going to want to make Kiddush. They're going to want all their different things, and they're going to be, hopefully not, but they're going to probably be high in sugar from the sweets given out.
I wanted to say that they spoke about it at the community meeting.
Oh, I wasn't there. How did that go, the community meeting?
It's fine. It's very nice. The candy thing was fun. Someone brought it up and they said they've asked some of the candy men to retire.
Really?
I said, "What's the?" I didn't say it, but I said to Josh Weissman, who was sitting next to me, I said to him, "I want to create a new thing. Listen to this, Shimon, you like this?" I said to him, "I want to create a new thing. I want to be the veggie guy.
I'll give out nuts and
I want to give out the carrots,
fruits.
and celery with
You're going to be the most popular.
Like that's
lines of kids.
The kids don't care. They just want something to do, right? Like
I think once you get a kid like hooked on candy, you're
they want candy.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta stop.
But no shul there's never it's a Kiddush, right? Like there's no shul. I've never been to one. I've never I'm gonna show up with a sack of carrot sticks. And I don't know if they sell them here. Like in America, they sell like little packages.
Yeah.
You can do veggies, but do
why not veggies?
Bit too.
do nuts, do raisins,
Why?
As long as they're not allergic to nuts.
If it becomes cool, the kids will get into it.
Wear sunglasses when you do it.
Yeah, exactly.
It will be a hard flip around. Hard sell. I don't know. I think though, but there is the kavanah is correct. We have to samech the kids, but in the right way. If you look in Shulchan Aruch, it says it goes in. It doesn't say candy, sweets. Yeah, it goes in, and that's what I always did for Pesach night. I would throw out big nuts and packs of nuts. I had all different types of nuts, and then what do you call it? Those little chocolate slabs, which are more healthy. They're not so sugar. They're made of actual chocolate. Real chocolate, not they're a bit more expensive, but they're these you can get them, and especially Pesach time. These little slabs of chocolate, they're wrapped up in nice wrappings, and I'll show you sometime. It's like more dark chocolate. It's more healthy. Less sugar.
You could ever get your hands on a real cacao pod.
Yeah.
That's the stuff they make chocolate out of.
Oh, the real chocolate. Yeah.
Like the actual fruit.
Yeah.
Best chef you'll ever make.
Wow.
So fun.
Yeah, one of the things when you go up north and you walk around the hills up there, they have a lot of carobs, and as long as there's no bug issues, you can make a broch on the carobs. Yeah. That's what Shimon Chai lived on, He lived on a carob tree with the bugs. Yeah.
No, seeds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, it could swallow them or something.
Nothing swallow them. What I found the issue was I used to eat carrots a lot.
It's good learning, yeah.
Thanks for. Sorry that this week got.
No, it's perfect. Look how it worked out, the learning we did. Yeah, it divided up perfectly.
Beautiful. The carrots, you take a bite, you could mash right into the seed and break a tooth.
Oh, really?
Rock hard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you gotta be careful. I made that mistake once.
You damaged your tooth?
Didn't damage it, but.
Sore. Wow.
You just gotta be careful.
I remember once I was doing with Ari Lesser, and suddenly this Ari Lesser, the rapper dude, we went for a walk together into the hills of near Machon and Sfas, and suddenly this pig came charging with its mother pig.
A wild pig?
Yeah, wild pigs in those hills. Yeah, in those hills, there's a lot running around. I don't know. So it came running towards us, and the wild ones.
It's illegal to import pigs.
Yeah, but the wild ones are running around the hills up there. I don't know. So running around, and you can Google it. There are plenty of them, and it was chasing us. And the main reason was because it had all its babies around, so it wanted to protect them. So it was chasing us. Anyway, I remember we started moving quick to get away from it, and we found this beautiful water area. Because of it, it sort of pushed us into this water area. And I've actually got the video on YouTube of him standing there singing this song by this beautiful water area, that we only found because this pig chased us off the path. And it was actually like as if Hashem had sent this pig. Let's see if I can find it. Ari Lesser. It was Ashreinu or something. That was the song he did. It was a beautiful rap he did. I wonder if it's still here. I should put my name there as well. Oh, shut up. Gods. It's always hard to Google these things. There we go. No, this is Ashreinu. Should do by the Wadi maybe. It's a while since I've seen this video.
Yeah, if you find it, send it to me.
Yeah, I will. It's really beautiful when he stands there and he does this beautiful hit moment. Oh, here it is. I found it. The Safad Wadi. Shout out to Ashreinu.
So Maybe I'll somehow make it over October maybe. We got Nissim coming in. So.
And Nissim came home and that wasn't the actual song, that was the shout out. When did he actually do the song? Oh, how silly.
That's awesome.
I'll find it and I'll send it.
Is the elevator going down?
Elevator, I think this is the bottom floor.
So the elevator goes down?
No, this is the,
no, sorry.
the lowest it goes. What are you looking for?
The Shlomo's office?
Yeah, but I want my husband, it's upstairs.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, here it is. Down. Dawn. This is such a nice rhyme he did. Service isn't so good in this place. But look how beautiful it is, like the wadi there.
It's a gorgeous little area. That's nice.
And it was like the middle of the hills
That's
over
my
there.
one?
Yeah. Alright, doesn't work.
Send it to me.
A good moment. Just the two of us. He's become quite famous.